Hi guys, Vechs here. On today's video, I'll be showing you how to make a crystal flower farm to get the crystal flowers from Electroblob's Wizardry. So the first thing you might be inclined to do is to make a piston thing like this, and the pistons basically push the grass around and pop off the crystal flowers. And then you have a dispenser down here underneath pointing up that shoots the bone meal up there. So I've been experimenting, trying to see the best thing that works, and I think really the pistons might be a dead end. And you're probably better off using water to flame the stuff. Now, what does work is that the Ancient Warfare farms will collect items. Like I think if I just throw the seeds in there, yeah, if it goes into the bounding box there, they'll suck up whatever. So you can use this. Do they just suck up like anything? Just any item. Yeah. Yeah, so you could use this in a mob farm as well, which not early game, but not super late game. You only need like building 20 to start doing this. Give me my stuff back. Okay. Uh, but you can make like a day one farm by putting you can put pressure plates like here, and literally just run back, click it, bone meal, click, bone meal again, click, bone meal, right? uh, which is one step above literally just running around and uh, bone mealing grass and then breaking the resulting plants. The major question you have to solve is, well, one, you need to remember that the dispenser will bone meal the grass for you, and the dispenser does indeed grow crystal flowers. I was really hoping that example would have one, but it did not. Uh, but it does. There is one right there in my inventory to confirm it does. So the question is that you have to basically find a solution to for your farm, whatever design you want to go with, is how to break the crystal flower so that the hopper can pick it up, or the ancient warfare farm can pick it up, whichever one you want to use. I kind of like the ancient warfare farms personally. But I mean, you can just you can go to YouTube and type in like 112 Minecraft flower farm, and you'll probably get a bunch of results of basically something that looks kind of like this with the dispenser down here, and then hook up to some sort of redstone clock to like time the dispenser to shoot the bone meal, and then time a water bucket dispenser to shove the water bucket out, right? Uh, Take your pick on those videos. There's a bunch of when it comes to vanilla Minecraft farms, the crystal flower from EBwizardry, you would farm it the same way you would make a vanilla plain old 112 Minecraft flower farm if you've ever made one of those. I never actually did because I never really had a reason to, but any 112 flower farm design should work. That said, let's talk about the reason frog spawn eggs in my inventory. I kind of was wondering, rather than using a redstone clock, if I could use the frog hopping up and down. And you kind of can. It technically worked. Like I ran some redstone down here, uh, so that like the frog would just jump on the pressure plate. I had to use a stone one because the pulse from the wood one was too long. Like the frog jumping didn't actually perturb it. And furthermore, it's only the frog's energetic jump that will result in a pulse coming out. His normal little short hop doesn't do it either. So only some of the frog jumps will trigger a. Why am I telling? Why don't I show? This is YouTube. I show things on YouTube. Dumb dumb. Idiot. Moron. Okay. So like, if you want to get redstone output from a frog, and you want to engage in frog-powered automation solutions. Let's speak clearly. Okay. So there's your redstone output. So do you see that short hop he just did there and how it didn't emit a pulse? Yeah, there's another short hop, no pulse. So a lot of his jumps don't actually result in redstone activity. He has to jump up. It's got to be one of his energetic jumps. I don't know how else really to phrase it. And then he, well, okay, you can go free. I would like to get an energetic jump on camera, if you would please. Thank you! Thank you so much! Oh my god, he immediately cooperated. I was sitting here thinking, like, I'm gonna have to sit here and record this stupid thing and then, like, edit out all the time I spent waiting, but he immediately complied. That is actually fantastic. I love you. You're the best frog. You're a good frog too. I don't think there's any bad frogs. But you can get intermittent randomized redstone pulse from just a frog jumping on a stone pressure plate. So if you occasionally just needed something that I don't know what I would say other than like a few pulses per minute is what you're gonna get. That's what I would probably say. So if you have an application where you want a few randomized pulses per minute, that's actually not a bad solution there. Okay. You could maybe do the same thing with a cactus with pressure plates all around it, growing and falling randomly. I think this is a cuter and more elegant solution, though. I like the frogs. I just like anything with frogs involved. Anyway, so you would make like a redstone clock, and then hook up the redstone clock to this output right here. So let's see. Yep. Where's a? But the pistons work to perturb the thing. I think a more elegant solution would probably be the water, though. So probably something like this, where you have the water bucket on one side in the dispenser, and then you also have the hopper over here on the other side to collect the drops. And then you set up like a redstone clock next to it. This is just two. This is the one I used in the machine room of Delania. This is the one I kind of remember how to make without having to like look up too much stuff every time. I look up a little bit because I'm an absolute caveman. It's just two dispensers facing each other with items inside, and then comparators, a block, a redstone, and sticky pistons pushing back and forth the redstone block here. And so you get ticking outputs from this side and that side. Can I go over? I don't remember. Can I go over this? No, I should not have done that. Okay. So, but yeah, this output. Let's run this output over to the. So I just realized I'm a dum-dum, and you don't need to split off the redstone signal. You actually just need both of them living off the same circuit like this. It works way better. Okay, so I cleaned out the chest, and while I was filling those in, it's ran like a few pulses. So let's go see what less than a minute of this has gotten us. Okay, so there's a crystal flower and a bunch of other stuff we don't want. So the one thing you might wonder is, okay, well, cool. We have a slow, steady trickle of crystal flowers now uh, from this automated farm. Um, what do I do with all of the other stuff? And the answer is that and this is where you can get graded hoppers. You can come in here with the graded hoppers and be like, okay, we're gonna grab like just the red flowers and we're just gonna get the red flowers and the poppies, right? And they're gonna get split off into this hopper, and you can use chests and um, each hopper will split off like 5. So with 2 graded hoppers to either side, you can actually filter out 10 separate types of items here, which I think is the whole drop table. I believe. I don't think there's more than actually 10 total seeds you're gonna get out of this, as far as I know. I don't think, right? Like we've. But in any case, so that's something you could do is start to split off the stuff. Now, why would you split it off? Where would it be sent? Well, let's answer that question. So the normal seeds, or the unmodded seeds, Mystical World has a recipe to craft them into mixed seeds, which you can feed into a furnace, and you can cook them and turn them into toasted seeds. And toasted seeds are a yummy snack that are not very good. that is something you could do with it. I think for me though, what I would probably do is take everything that's not a crystal flower and throw everything that's not a crystal flower into the composting. And that way you can feed this bone meal using hopper ducks, these things. Using hopper ducks to feed the bone meal back into this dispenser. So that you basically you're recycling the products that you're not using. And I think that's what I would probably do. I was going to go ham with it. It looks like you cannot compost the toasted seed and the mixed seed. Oh, that's fine. So yeah. Let's see. How we doing? So in the time I've been talking, I've got about 3... it seems like this one's spitting out about 1 crystal flower a minute. You could obviously make way more of these. You could probably improve this design. I suspect this design is probably atrocious and inefficient and bad, but it does work, and it's something I just whipped up. I'm gonna go to YouTube and try to find a better flower farm video for you guys that doesn't suck as much as this one, and I'll link it in the I'll pin it as the top comment on this video, so you can maybe check out a better design. But this is the basics of the concept: is a water bucket dispenser, a bone meal dispenser, and a hopper to collect it, and you're off you go. And from there, it's just a matter of like improving the design and making it more efficient and whatever. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to automate crystal flower production in Electroblob's Wizardry and the Super Hostile Modpack. So TLDR, you just make a normal 112 Minecraft flower farm. That's literally just it. You make a normal flower farm. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, as always, take it easy.